All right.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
All right.
All right. Hello, everyone. We're now streaming
Hello.
live on YouTube. Yes, we got Planet with us. Say hello.
Hello.
Today we are doing a forecasting live stream on the upcoming severe weather outbreak on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Of course, Wednesday being the worst day. So,
Yeah.
uh,
This is a very. I mean, so far it's been concerning the whole way through. With the amount of the dew points are so good for storm development. Let me look at a point sounding real quick. Just a moment. I mean, everything really. There's a very weak cap. There's a perfectly like I don't think I've seen a photograph that good in a while. Favorable for tornadoes. Um, what are the temperatures at? Temperatures in the high 70s across the middle of Mississippi, the southern parts as well. That's where the big band of higher dew points is.
mm-hmm.
Is all. What do you think about the Cape today? Or not today, excuse me, Wednesday.
So the most unstable cape, right, is the thing that you want me to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're not seeing a crap ton of cape with this. Let me go ahead and okay. So with the cape, on the severe weather event, we're seeing about like literally right where that line is. We're seeing about at most of like 1,400 uh, joules per kilogram. So it's not a crap ton, but
Are you on 84Z or 81Z?
I'm on 84Z. Let me go back to 81Z.
Yeah, it gets a little bit stronger right before that. When it's crossing the Mississippi River, you get up to 3,000 in some places. And the hodograph is so perfect. Like it's scary how supercellular shaped it is. Which makes me wonder, are we gonna have a storm just go right over the Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi tri-state area?
Well, if you look at 81Z, all that cape is behind the line. Because on 81Z, we're seeing the lines in eastern Alabama.
Is it?
Yeah, so
Hmm. Then where would the tornadoes even come from? I think it's a
hmm.
little bit too early to use the NAM. Let's
Yeah, I think it
go
is too.
Euro model. Euro model's pretty good. Okay, so Euro model's putting it a little bit later in the day. So around 84Z is when it happens. I can't get a sounding, but oh, I only get bulk share.
84Z. Yeah, I think the euro is
Not worth
saying
it.
some.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't. It's not letting me
GFS
use
it
the
is.
unstable. So yeah, let's go over to the GFS model. And so
Yeah, it's still given. It says possible hazard none, but that's besides the point.
yeah,
Um, let's see where does this happen? I mean, it's literally I guess this is in the night. Maybe they should shift it a little bit. Hold on. Where is the 30% SPC?
The 30% is
It
covering most of
starts,
Mississippi. Yeah.
yeah, but it starts on Louisiana, which is, I'm looking a little bit too far. Yeah, we're looking a little bit too far. So it starts around 74, 76. Yeah,
Yeah, 70.
it's in between. Um, Shear is looking relatively decent for a severe weather outbreak. It's about 85, okay, 90 knots.
Hello, David Alford. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. The wind shear, though, you said 80 knots.
Yeah, bulk shear is what I looked at. Surface to 500. The GFS is showing little to no cape, but we all know that this
Yeah.
one is very undershooting on the cape.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, oh my. But that just shows you where the most cape is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
So while the GFS, I mean, of course, I have to go on to Windy if I want to look at the GFS's, or not the GFS, the Euros Cape, because it will not
Yeah.
let me on Pivotal Weather. So let's see what the Euro is saying. Little to no Cape either on the Euro.
Huh.
Yeah. And it's showing all the Cape behind the line. So here's all the line here.
So
And
you think this
then,
isn't going to be as bad?
well, honestly, just from seeing this, like I've been saying, I've really been thinking that this is going to be a major windstorm because if you look at the winds, we're seeing winds of like, past 60 miles per hour alone in Mississippi when the line comes over. So, with the very small amount of Cape, but I do think that the NAM is saying something um, for the Cape. So when it comes to the Cape, I'm leaning towards the NAM because I don't know how this thing could be producing anything if it had no Cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and I was saying this could I was saying that this could potentially be something like what we saw on April 4th to 5th, 2011 with the derecho and the tornado outbreak all together like that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Look
not.
at the storm relativity 0.3 kilometer on the GFS and click on the isolated spots of pink and then look at the autograph.
Wait, what?
Okay, go to SRH 0 to 3 kilometer AGL, then
Zero.
go to GFS Southeast US,
Okay.
and then go to 76Z and look at some of the pink dots that are by themselves. Or
76Z.
yeah.
Getting 75. Hold on, what?
Are you on GFS?
Yeah, I'm on GFS, Pivotal Weather.
Okay, yeah, in between the one that's in between 72 and 84, like right in the middle.
Oh, okay. I'll just do this one. Um, yeah, I was thinking that those would be our most tornadic prone areas.
Yeah, I think like the southern part of the line is going to be more prone to tornadoes. I don't
Yeah,
think big blob of SRH. Yeah, it's got a good hodograph, but not it's not a great enough environment for it to occur, if you know what I mean.
yeah, yeah. I mean, we got decent looping in there. We can see there's a decent potential for classic. I mean, it's a smaller potential, but I mean, we do have a potential for classic supercells in this line.
Yeah, I got to mute for a moment. Sorry. Continue without
All
me.
right, no, you're fine. Um, but like he was saying though, so the bottom part of the entire line. Let me go and zoom out to the continental U.S. and we can see the entire line. Actually, let's go to windy because that would be better to look at. And then let's go to GFS because that's what we are looking at. And so basically, he was saying down here, in places like Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, that's where tornado potential could would mostly be, of course. And then some of our biggest winds are going to be up to the north. But as I'm seeing with this too, come the late hours of Wednesday and the early hours of Thursday, we're seeing that all of this up here dies out, and then all of a sudden we just have everything that's left in Mississippi, Alabama, and then it comes through Georgia there. And then it looks like that it actually even cuts into Florida, the top part of Florida there in the Panhandle, kind of. So, but and then the wind in this thing, like I was saying, yeah, we're seeing some very large winds in more of the upper part of the line. So that's definitely where our biggest wind potential is. While to the south we have the tornado potential. So according to the GFS, we're seeing wind gusts exceeding 63 miles an hour. Usually, this can underestimate the winds, so we could maybe see winds of like 70 plus potentially. And then the Euro model. Actually, the Euro model is showing all the winds to the south. Yeah, exceeding 60 miles an hour in Mississippi and the Memphis area. Memphis area at exactly 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Just exceeding that, 61. So, for sure, yeah, our main tornado potential is going to be down here, but according to the Euro, it could also be we could also be seeing the highest wind potentials down where the tornadoes are too. So, hold on. Sorry about that. Someone just came in my room. Anyways, Indeed.com. That's the job website where you can find jobs, but I am just waiting for Planet to get back, but I'm gonna go and explain this as he's out still. Let's go and take a look at the supercell composite, which we have most of that supercell composite over central Mississippi and southwest, or excuse me, southeast Mississippi, southwest Mississippi. Oh my goodness. Yeah, all right here. So we could be seeing that, and this basically tells us, you know, how much supercellular energy there is, and or potential there is, or whatever. And we have a whole lot of that in Mississippi, which of course thrives into Alabama. It'll basically take all the energy in Alabama and then thrive on with it, and it looks like that most of the line dies once it hits into Georgia. Still got some activity going on in southwest Georgia there. Then it goes into the panhandle of Texas, or panhandle of Florida, and then it almost completely dies out. But also, we got some stuff in the mid-Atlantic too, because we also have this slight risk here for North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, DC, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey in the Delmarva area. And yeah, we got some scattered severe weather going on in this area, going all the way up potentially into the Northeast. That's actually what I saw one time. And so, you look at the Euro model. Hold on. Yeah. So yeah, the Northeast, you could potentially be looking at some severe weather all the way up into the Northeast there. It looks to be very isolated once you hit the New England area, but the Mid-Atlantic could be seeing some decent stuff. Let's go and look at the bulk shear on the Euro model. Of course, we'll have to change over to the GFS later, but goodness, 75 knot wind shear. It's pretty decent tornado potential in that. I'm gonna go ahead and go over to the windy model here. Of course, it's still the Euro model, but that's after our storms go offshore. But yeah, I mean, we're still seeing some really windy conditions once these storms come over. Also, welcome back, Planet.
Hello, I'm back. The rain that's happening today and tomorrow for Southern California is gonna cause some flooding.
Oh yes, I did see that. That's what David Schlotthauer was telling me in the DMs yesterday night. He was talking about the storm going on shore to California. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it looks pretty strong too. It's gonna bring quite a bit of snow to the upper elevations.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Actually, let me go over to the WPC, see what risk we're seeing for tomorrow.
Unlikely to be severe.
Day 1 excessive rainfall marginal. Day 2 excessive rainfall also marginal. And Nothing for California day 3. Interesting. Very interesting. Rain accumulation. Okay, so only those on the southern coast of California will be seeing really over an inch of rain. And then some scattered areas inland to California will be seeing an inch and over. But it's mainly going to be the coastal areas like Los Angeles, Santa Maria area through there as the storm comes in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's been very dry recently for them, so
it
it's going
has.
to be hard for the water to absorb.
Yeah, because of all the hard soils.
Yeah,
Whole lot of precipitation for Arizona, though, as well.
yeah.
They'd be getting there. Phoenix in the mountains, about 1.3 inches of rain for Arizona. And then, yeah, a whole lot of mountain snow for the lower Cascades in California, right there. The Sierra
Oh yeah.
Nevadas, yeah. And then a whole lot of snow for the Four Corners region, and a whole lot of snow for Wyoming.
Look at the rain totals down in Mississippi for the next 10 days.
Next 10 days. Holy moly.
Talking 6, 7 inches of rain some
Eight,
places.
8 inches of rain at most, just north of Biloxi.
Dang.
8.46, 8.55, 8.57, 8.59. I just saw. Goodness.
Crazy.
I wonder what that's from. Hold on a minute. Oh, it's because there's another severe weather outbreak that's going to be happening on the 2nd and 3rd of April. Mainly just the 2nd, but it looks like
Yeah.
it'll definitely be mostly a flood thing.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, using this, we can kind of see where the biggest storms will be using the rain accumulation.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't know if this is available on the GFS. Let me go check.
The Cape. Ooh, we're seeing a pretty good amount of Cape on the 2nd and on the Louisiana Texas border, about 2,200 joules per kilogram, almost 2,300. 2,300. Yeah,
Yeah, it's insane.
it is insane. This is another thing to watch too. Is this one so? But of course,
All
with
right.
our what's that?
I was going to say if the GFS is undershooting the Cape values, then one just before 156 on the GFS is pretty high. And then the
Hmm.
next after 168, also pretty high values. So just days to watch. Oh,
But
okay. Well, it gets less
also,
accurate as you go. Yeah.
but also the GF or not the GFS, the Euro model is also undershooting the Cape too. We're seeing at most of 1,300 joules per kilogram on the Mississippi
Oof.
River, and that's like after the storm line has passed over them. So,
Yeah.
hmm,
Northeast is getting a big wind threat
the nor-
later this week.
the Northeast.
Yeah, New England,
Yeah.
the big
Let me
ME.
see.
Like I'm looking at 120 right now. Or
This is too far inland to be a nor'easter, though.
yeah, it's not a nor'easter.
Yeah, it's too far, way too far inland. The second one, though, did show a nor'easter before, but now it's like literally just going off of the Carolina coast out to sea.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna be cold in the Northeast for a couple days, which sucks. Look at there's like 5 troughs on top of each other.
I know, like,
It's like we've got this huge one coming through. Does a weird tilt change and just there's front after front after front. Another
yeah.
pattern switch.
So we have, yeah, the outbreak coming up, and then we have the outbreak after that on April 2nd.
I wouldn't call it an outbreak yet.
Well, this one
We
not yet.
need
I
to.
mean, potential outbreak, I guess is the right thing to say for that. Uh,
But here's the thing, though, is that this is one of those situations where we've got round after round after round, and nothing else to impede the sunlight. So every day there's going to be enough cape, and every time another system goes through, it's just going to eat it up
yeah. Oh, yeah.
day after day. Oof.
But this, I'm really thinking that this is going to be a flood threat, though. Mainly.
Yeah, that too. The repeated rainfall over an area.
Yeah. And then the winds for the upcoming severe weather event are going to be absolutely insane. I was just showing
Yeah,
the winds right where the line is. I really think that we're going to be seeing a derecho with this. I mean,
do you think?
that's what I'm thinking, but and it's not going to be like your average derecho either, right? So,
Yeah, it's not going to be the same as a derecho all the way, though.
well, yeah, it's not, but I mean, there's a potential this could, and if it would be derecho, I'm thinking it would play April 4th to 5th, 2011,
Yeah,
and that was definitely not your average derecho at all. That was like, you know, a humongous squalling that you'd see in like a tornado outbreak kind of thing.
yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, which I'm thinking this is gonna play something very similar to that. Um,
Yeah,
April
I think
4th.
it's a little bit too early to really draw a conclusion, though, for me.
It
Because
is. It
I
really
see
is.
so many different things everywhere, but all at the same time. And I can't help but think the models just don't know yet.
No, this one is. It's a hard one to predict. By the way, this is a April 4th to 5th, 2011 derecho I've got on my stream. Um, just if you guys wanted to know which one that is, and I mean, of course, you guys see what I'm talking about. This looks more like a a tornado outbreak kind of thing, but it's actually a derecho. And it was a tornado outbreak. That's the thing, too. It was a derecho and tornado outbreak. All in one.
I wonder what allowed this to even happen. Like, what came together so perfectly for that to happen?
I have no idea. But also, the December 15th, 2021 derecho. You know, that one was, again, similar to this. Tornado outbreak and a derecho.
Yeah.
We had December 15th, 2021 derecho. So we saw 120 tornadoes confirmed in this derecho on December 7th.
Wow. It
Yeah.
was that much?
Yeah.
Dang. I remember this.
And yeah, that right there also, you know, questions you, how did, you know, all the ingredients come to be for that? And, you know, it was very crazy
Yeah.
day. Not just that, but just
Just
the
the wrong
winds.
place.
Yeah.
So all of the ingredients were in the right place at the right time.
Mm-hmm. Looping is alright in this, but I don't know.
I mean, there are some areas, like if you go to like the border of Louisiana and Mississippi, when it's crossing there and look at some of the individual cells that pop up on the forecast, Louisiana and Mississippi.
I'm looking at the NAM. You want me to look at the
Yeah.
GFS?
No, no,
Or
no. NAM.
NAM, okay.
Go to 75Z and click on one of the cells. No,
75Z.
you're on NAM already.
Yeah, I'm on NAM. Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to stay on NAM. That might not be the one. It's the ones above it.
I think
Or
this one works.
no, it's the next one.
None.
It's the next one above.
Like, is it on
Mhm.
the Louisiana Mississippi border, or is it Arkansas, Louisiana, or Arkansas
Let me.
Mississippi?
I'll find it again real quick. Just a moment.
Okay, I think I found it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it was in Arkansas.
What? Damn.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I found this one in Arkansas. This sounding.
Damn, that's a big cell.
Yeah. What is this looping though? What in the world?
Yeah. Also looks like high precipitation mess. Let me just. I'm just using GFS. Let me just send you a screenshot, and then I have to go.
All right.
Cause
Yeah. Let me see. How long have I been streaming? Because I wasn't really wanting this to be a really long stream, so I'll probably end it once you go. So, yeah.
all right, let me send you this sounding.
All right.
Almost sent it to someone else. There we go.
Huh. That is an interesting sounding. Hold on. Let me go ahead and open it up and show the stream. This is what Planet got, by the way. Very
I gotta
interesting
go.
looping, but you're gonna go now. All right. See you, Planet. Um, Our one mod just had to go, so he just left the stream. And then I am probably going to go ahead and end the stream here shortly too. But like he was showing, though, the soundings are interesting in this storm for sure. Very interesting. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at Tuesday just for a minute. Interesting looping there too. Then let's see. Okay, so that's when the storms come in. It's none. I think I clicked on the wrong spot. Let me go in. Was it 51? No, 66. Yeah, 66. Let's go to 66. And I think it was somewhere right here. Yeah, there we go. Very interesting looping. But, like I was saying, though, because of all the wind and stuff, I'm thinking this is going to be, primarily a wind threat. So it's like we're going to be seeing this very large windstorm. Let's go to the 10-day. So literally, hold on. Let me see what we're seeing. Any wind. Okay. Let's do the next 5 days. So literally all of this wind right here that we're seeing is from the system. From New Mexico to Mississippi, Indiana, all the way over to the mid-Atlantic. So very strong winds in this area. Panhandle, Texas, southern New Mexico, and the mountains there. West Texas there. Near El Paso. And then very strong winds in places like Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi. And that's because of the line of storms. So primarily this is going to be a wind threat for the most part. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at this here. Very strong winds all right there. And then here's a line coming over. Very, very strong line. And 989 millibar low pressure system. That is actually very strong for a system to come over. I mean, of course, it's no surprise with all the wind we're seeing in this too. So, but there is also the potential for tornadoes in the area. Because if we look at the shear, let's go and look at the shear on the NAM here. And yeah, we are seeing pretty good amounts of shear too. And then the cape in this thing. The NAM seems to be showing cape, the most cape with this thing, which I'm leaning towards the NAM being accurate with this because literally all the other models are not showing any cape whatsoever, like little to no cape. So, which, of course you need cape to power these storms, but of course the amount of cape that we have and all the winds that we're seeing, I'm really leaning towards this being a major wind threat, potentially a interesting derecho, something like what we saw in on April 4th to 5th, 2011. Really linear squall line, very long, produced a tornado outbreak at the in the D Valley area, all through here. So we're probably going to be seeing something very similar to that with this, in my opinion. If I were to give my opinion on this, anyways, I think that's what we'll be seeing. And then, of course, places in the Mid-Atlantic. We'll be seeing isolated stuff. Of course, we can't go out that far with the NAM, but we are seeing some stuff in the Ohio Valley too, if we can go over there. Of course, so and potentially places all the way up to Illinois there could be seeing severe weather from this. So, a whole lot of wind in that area. But anyway, I'm going to go and end the stream here. And because I wasn't really wanting the stream to be super long, I was wanting the stream to be kind of short. And plus, I actually got to go and do something. So, but anyways, here's a risk for, that is Thursday's risk. There's Wednesday's risk right there. The 30% right there, that means enhanced risk for severe weather, potentially most likely to be for wind, in my opinion. So, but anyways, this is the end of the stream, and I hope you all have a good evening and night. And I will definitely be streaming on Wednesday, maybe Tuesday and Thursday, but I don't know. I'll probably just only stream on Wednesday. But anyways, this is the end of the stream, and I will go ahead and see you all later. Peace out, guys.